Talk of the Town. I'm Robyn Zimmerman. AJordan has joined us one more time. He, as you know, is the president and CEO of the Hilton Head Symphony Orchestra. And when he came in today, I told him I was really mad at myself because I missed the huge, phenomenal April 4th concert at Celebration Park, all on Broadway.
Lots of Broadway stuff.
You had 1,500 people.
Biggest and best so far.
Oh,
in our
fantastic.
early career at Lowcountry
Yes.
Celebration Park,
Yeah.
we had Matt and Michelle Meese from Savannah Theater come over, and we did music from Sigmund Romberg all the way up to Mamma Mia to Phantom of the Opera, Beauty and the Beast.
Don't stop. Stop.
And we had a great time. And the weather was perfect.
Perfect.
Yep.
And at the end, the phones were going.
Phones were going to ABBA and all that
What
stuff.
a joyous, thank you.
It was
Yeah.
fantastic, and it was free. So
Yes,
people
yes.
could come. And we're planning those in October and then again next April.
Okay, very good. Now, but this summer, you will be having some jazz in the park. Is it
That's
going to be
correct.
also at Celebration Park?
Yes, it will be.
Okay,
This will
can
be
you
our
talk
third
about-
year of a jazz series. The first year was kind of a hybrid. We started on our patio at SoundWaves, and then because it was so big, we ended up
Right.
moving over to the park. And this year, we're doing 6 Tuesday nights every other week, starting June 27th,
Okay.
and running all the way to the Tuesday right after Labor Day.
Oh, wow.
So, and we've got some of the artists are confirmed, others are still tentative, but I can tell you that we're working with the Junior Jazz Foundation on July 11th.
Okay.
We're going to feature the kids from the Junior Jazz Camp along with the faculty, and we're going to have our friend Toughest Zimbabwe come back, the pianist with the
yes.
Saturday Night Live band, who loved this place so much. He says,
I'll
find
be
a way
back."
to get me back, and maybe he'll bring his family in the summertime. And we
Wonderful.
have Charlton Singleton coming back, who's
Okay,
with
yes,
Ranky Tanky,
yes.
trumpet player out of Charleston. We also have a group coming from New Orleans, so it's going to be a little New Orleans jazz quartet.
Sounds
so lots of
wonderful.
good stuff there.
And the symphony is kind of closing their season this week, coming week, right?
Yeah, we have our finale concerts of the orchestra series on April 23rd and 24th, Sunday and Monday. It's going to be an intergalactic spectacular. First half, we close the first half with Joseph Conyers, who is the associate principal bass of the Philadelphia Orchestra, but he's a Savannah native, and he played in the Savannah Youth Orchestra when John Morris Russell was the assistant conductor for the Savannah Symphony and conducted the youth orchestra. So he's known Joseph forever. Joseph's doing all kinds of great things in Philadelphia. He's coming down to perform a piece written by Tan Dunn, who was the composer. People will know him as a Hollywood composer for the Crouching Tiger
And both will
movie.
he be here both?
He'll
both
be
days?
for both
Okay.
performances,
Both
and then the
performances?
second half is just huge. As we're doing Gustav Holst's The Planets, and people recognize Jupiter and Mars. There are 7 planets because there were only 7 planets back then
Right,
when
right.
Holst wrote the piece. But Jupiter and Mars are very familiar works, and you could say that John Williams got all of his musical ideas for Star Wars and all those intergalactic
Really?
things from the planets.
From the planets.
It's going to be a great finale. Then the next day, Tuesday the 25th, we're going to do 2 young persons concerts at First Presbyterian Church. We have 2 full houses, 1,800 third, fourth, and fifth grade students from all across Beaufort County,
how
all the way
wonderful.
up into Beaufort,
Yes.
Hilton Head, Bluffton, and we're doing the Carnegie Hall link-up program, and this year we're doing the Orchestra Rocks, which is all about the theme of rhythm, and it closes
Neat.
out with the drum line from Battery Creek High School up in Beaufort. They're going to march in, and they're going to perform with the orchestra. The kids all bring their recorders and their
Oh, that's
violins, and they
wonderful.
play with the orchestra. So
That's
a
special.
huge finale, a very busy week coming up.
And in our last 30 seconds, Ellen, SoundWaves.
SoundWaves. We have a couple more supper clubs coming up.
Okay.
The one in May is already sold out, so I won't talk about that too much, but the finale will be June 4th.
Okay.
And that's going to feature a young woman who used to perform, who was part of the American Vocal Traditions competition, and she's on her way out to L.A. to make it big.
Oh, wow.
And one Gullah Cultural Series left
Yes.
on May 7th.
And how's that
Tuesday night.
going?
sold out.
been?
Everyone has been
really?
sold out. As soon as we have the meal options, we're going to post it, and people should sign up right away.
And go on the website to get all the information, although great job today.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Filling us in. Thank you so much, AJordan, with the Hilton Head Symphony Orchestra. Have a great rest of your spring, and I'm sure I'll see you again next month.
Absolutely. Always a pleasure.
Thank you, Alan.
Thanks.